way I look at it is, yeah. So this page itself is very well done. And I just feel if I copied this page over and stole the layout, I mean, this is legal, I think, right?
It's just a general landing page. She stole the layout too.
You have a picture of me here. I could rework, if I had the page in front of me, I could write it as I'm going along. I've got a whole list of people who would love to give testimonies. We've got them already. So I could do that. Here's this event for you, and I could change those questions to, we have those questions on the social media bootcamp already. Instead, you want to, get your social media working for you, learn how to create content that converts, have an email list that actually gets people to open, create video that creates engagement, works, into programs that actually make money. I could come up, probably only 6, no than 9, but I could come up with those. Because I'm a creative writer, I've got the framework in front of me.
Yeah.
Does this sound like you? And then, this is pretty good. I would change it some, but I would just put, you've been in business for a long time, you have a passion to serve people, you understand the value of business, but when it comes to digital, it just throws you off. I get it. I've been around a long time. I earned every single one of these gray hairs, and I can show you how to do this. I've been doing it for 16 years. And then obviously there I am on her video. I'm actually on her landing page as well, which is interesting. I didn't even see that. Florence sent me it today. But I could easily put a couple of great videos in there that Lindsay White could make me. I've got one from George, got one from Gifted. I mean, we've got them there already. Could easily come up with these. And then here's what you'll learn. And then we'll go through. So basically it'll be bootcamp, power content, virtual coffee. So yeah, I mean, I could come up with those. And then again, more testimonies, what you'll experience. I mean, this is, dance party, bring your dancer. She didn't even,
she didn't even do it?
I don't think so.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
And then we can have pictures here of success stories, either me with clients like Snow Rabbit and stuff, or, websites at work, And then what you get to take away, I have to be careful we don't give away the farm on this 2 days. So it's that deep dish versus sample platter. And then have this as, we've got the logos for power content and so on. So we could say, this is power content, this is bootcamp, this is public relations, this is whatever we put into this.
So during that 2 days, we're going to do a short one of each of those. Is that right?
I think so. I mean, that's where I really need the help to think about that's where Jennifer Deep Stratton would be so useful, because it's to just plan out or getting into the EPS model and just working out what these, because she didn't do a lot. I mean, 2 hours there and 2 hours there. It's like either or. Oh, no, that was a tech. So what did she do there? And I know she had a big break in that, and I know she had several breaks in this. Plus, she had three hours of that was success panel. That went from 2 o'clock to 4:30. And then I know on this one, she didn't actually start until 10:30 because the first 2 hours were for people who were interested in the program, that she had a private one for 2 hours for these people to sort of tell them what's in the program. Objection. So there wasn't a ton.
Yeah. So we'd want, like, the nail your offer. That's the thing. We would want them to feel like they're really going to get something clear and like, what are you going to walk away with this? You're going to walk away with, get all your social media profiles into shape, or like, what are the takeaways?
I mean, I can work on that once I get into the vein and I get creative, but I just can't work on it without a framework in front of me to do it. But if I had this in Divi and I could go in and change these things, I could do that.
I see.
Yeah. And then choose your ticket. I mean, I don't know if she sold many of these 197s, because basically that was like a pre-call with Lisa to get ready for the call. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I would just, some people do for the recordings. So I was thinking about doing it for $97, giving away $47 or $57 to charity. Maybe the Canadian Food Bank. It's probably the most popular one.
Also, you really want wide net. Like, she was smart in that nobody's going to say no to $54 donation to charity. And she knows she's going to make a lot of money off of those people. She doesn't need to make the money off of them to come into this.
Yeah. 54 will be donated, and you will receive my Nail Your Office online course. So we could send them something. And then there was a prep call. I don't know what the prep call was and what they got for that.
I like the idea of doing a full donation one, because it's really, then people really don't think that you're, being paid. They think that you're.
I could easily get some great pictures for here, a couple more. Again, frequently asked questions. We've got that on Bootcamp already. We could have our awesome clients, and we could feature some of the most, like, the gifted and dynamic and all these sort of things. Yeah. I could totally build this page and popular and then make it pretty. I just need to do it. And I don't know if we could get Ante to just.
Ante or Olga could do it overnight for sure. Yeah. If that's how you want it.
I can work with Paige on, sitting next to Paige. I can do the rest of it.
Okay. Yeah, I think you've got a vision that makes sense.
And it's doable. And then if we sell it into, you saw all the stuff in Slack about an $8,800 package paid in full.
I gave you some ideas back. But they're this morning.
Is that, it's under, 1 second.
Under We Make Stuff Happen, WMSH virtual event.
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, they're just ideas though. It's in the new JC Slack.
Okay, so 6-week, 1997, each student should start with a social media audit, showing where they're at. Yep, audit value, $9.99, and I'm happy, they paid in full, I'd be happy to do that. I can do that in an hour, easy. 8-week content course, we prefer to do this. Yeah, we could do that. It doesn't have to be 8 straight weeks. It could be over that period of time, and then we could intersperse virtual coffee and call it. Yeah, we could. Because Pat Flynn calls his office hours or something, doesn't he?
Yeah, because virtual coffee is our lowest ticket right now, I don't know if we should call it virtual coffee. I think we should call it something.
Virtual coffee off the map. 6 monthly social media content labs. She probably would.
I just had it was just an idea. I was like, how can we?
She's good at things other than Instagram, and we love her. But I was thinking of those other names like Vivica and.
Yeah, I saw that, totally. I love the one with Anne. That's a great idea.
Yes.
And with George, if he would do that.
I'm sure they would. And even if I paid them $250 each, totally worth it.
Yeah.
The Facebook group, 14 weeks of our content. And then what about giveaway? What do you say here?
No, you go ahead. What was that? What about?
I don't have somebody for email list building or podcasting. I could do Michelle, but she's very weak on presentation, actually.
Yeah, she is.
And maybe this group membership creation is, we could talk about if we were going to use Mighty Networks or whatever that might be and how we've done that for this group and show them how we've done it.
Yeah, we can do it that way. It's a really good off the shelf thing.
And then, they actually get real, people love getting stuff in the mail. So they were the books that I would recommend, but.
I was wondering if Known might be better than Marketing Revolution, because Known is more about like as a solopreneur, which are these people.
Good idea. Yeah.
And then I really like when you have a chance to talk about books. I did a book club with StoryBrand at some point, and it was really good. Everyone read the same book, and then they all talked about it. I thought, well, we could do that. People love book clubs.
Sorry, I wasn't sharing then, was I? I was just reading. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm reading it.
Oh, that's great. I honestly think we could do this. I think we could easily sell 10 people into it.
Yeah, as long as we know what we're going to do for those 2 days. Well, really good plan.
And I think even if I hired Deep Stratton for an hour to brainstorm it, I'm curious because she worked with Lisa directly on running that event and selling that event. And Lisa she's saying 60 people. She has a much bigger list and reach than I have, but if we sold 10, I'd be happy. If we sold 20, I'd be over the flipping moon. Depending on what Jennifer charged as advisory or help, I'm open to looking at it because she's done 4 of these now.
Okay.
And all of them have been exceptionally successful, including her own. And I've had that independently verified. It's not bullshit smoke. I mean, it's real.
Yeah. You hear that? Someone else is on your website.
Oh, I didn't.
Isn't that fun? Oh, it was a ding dong. Ding dong. There's another one.
You're still going to do that.
Yeah, I got honored.
And this is going to replace speaking gigs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're going to do them.
Then I figured, like, if we lost the Hamlets, you know, how would I replace that income? Well, here it is.
Yeah, I knew you were thinking that.
Getting the podcast done with Michelle in July 2, again, that gets me out. And then I would say that we would redo this again
Yes.
in the winter. So
yes.
This could be a twice a year program.
Well, you saw with Story Run too, they're doing it like every 6 weeks, basically. They're doing it online. They call it a live stream and it's 2 days. So yeah. And they just take people really slowly through the framework. Instead of giving them tons and tons and tons of info, it's more about hand-holding. What's that?
$1,000, isn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't upsell into anything. But they have a lot of volume.
Yeah. I'd rather keep it low and try and do a big upsell.
I think so.
But we could, I mean, I've had a few people recently come back to me and said, could you teach me how to use social media? I'm a complete Luddite. And I went, yeah, I could. And then I thought, well, why don't I do a one-day workshop for 10 people at $97 and just literally do, you know, you're embarrassed that you don't know how to use social media. I get it. You know, I was there once too. I'm going to do a one-day workshop. It's $197. It's only 10 people and I'd make $2,000. I mean, then we could upsell people into a lot more, but that's another thing I thought about was just like a one-day.
Yeah, that's a different ideal client.
It is, but you know, gets them into it.
Yeah, because some people are, with your live event idea, you want the kinds of people who want to sign up for masterminds and coaching and stuff, and it's not always the same.
Yeah, no, it's just a separate sidebar thought.
Yeah, I mean, that would get us people. The thing is, if you look back at how you got Tamlin and Dynamic and like even wanting companies like Alchemist, they're not going to want a mastermind, but they would do a workshop. And then what would be the offer after that?
Came by, well, what's his name? Anyway, whatever his name was. He came to a BC Wood workshop, which is in one day. Tamlin came to my meetup. Alchemist found us online because they were looking at Triton's website and they looked at, put our name and looked at a couple of others and then called us.
That's fun.
It's so much work that we could be tapping into. I'm not worried about it at all, but we still have to do it. It's not just going to come to us as easy as it has done maybe, but I think we have to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
This is the way to go. I really do. And I think it's very doable. And if you and I played off each other and you did a bit, I did a bit, and we maybe brought Jen Herman in for an hour in this thing. And then you're going to work with Jen and you're going to work with some of these guest speakers. I mean, Susan would be totally up for it as well.
Yeah, that'd be good. It'd be cool to have like, because then if you have Jen Herman, it's like an hour where you're like, Instagram secrets for 2020, right? Like really specific takeaways.
Same with LinkedIn, same with email marketing, list building. Yeah.
Jen Dunham is big on email marketing, list building, but I don't know if she's a little bit of a, I don't know if she's trustworthy.
No, I like her a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. She actually sang happy birthday to me in a voice message.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah,
she's a fun person.
I really like her.
That's cool.
Totally
okay.
Off the record, not off the record, but off topic. I'm really getting good at this marriage thing.
Are you? Yay! I'm so happy to hear that.
Not that I didn't think I was, but I really am now.
This marriage thing, huh?
Having the best quality time together and
good
vacations, and that I think we've ever had, maybe. Certainly haven't had for a very, very, very long time.
Wow. I'm really happy to hear that. Yay.
It's not 100% perfect, but
well, you know, in 3 months, I don't think that huge change.
It's good.
Well, good. I'm proud. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, if we could get one of those guys to build that and then let me play with it, I can do that.
Okay.
I could probably do that tomorrow even. I don't know if it's feasible.
Okay. Somebody will be able to build it tonight, probably. So yeah. That's the fun part, is that they live somewhere else and we can get them at night.
I like Olga a lot. So yeah.
Good.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll get that rolling then and make those changes to the care packages page.
I need to send that email out because I was hoping to have done it before now, because email invoicing is Tuesday or Wednesday. But at least I can send a link and saying, this is the last quarter we'll be doing it at these prices. But you can upgrade now, or it'll take effect from September 1st. Yeah.
But I like that they'll get this. It's going to be automated billing. You're not going to have to touch it.
Oh, I love that. Because now, they're all in retainer, so they are kind of automated, but I still have to send them.
Yeah. So that was another thing. If Auntie does all this work and hooks it up to PayPal, but we'd rather have it through Harvest, should we figure out?
They're actually in Harvest already, and we just set them up as a quarterly retainer. So the way that works, give it, if you ever looked in Harvest, but
a long time ago.
1 sec. So basically what happens is, so in Harvest, I just go to the main invoice summary, and then I go to retainers, oh no, not recurring, I should say. These are all set up that every month, and all the dates are set up, like when I'm going to, so there's not many in there yet, but I can set, like Donna Sirianni is set to rebill. Now this is, I have to change this every time because this is wrong, but basically I just open it up and then you can see I can set the parameters of when to change it, and I can have it set automatically send too.
So I wonder if we could hook a Harvest button into, oh, but that wouldn't work as well because every client's different. Yeah. Here's the problem. When they click on that button, it's going to sign them up for a recurring payment in PayPal. And I don't want them to like have double invoicing.
I'd rather not do that, because I would rather have it recurring in Harvest, because sometimes we might miss the PayPal invoicing GST thing. It's up to Linda to go and drag that out. Harvest is our main invoicing program.
Okay. So we could have, instead of having just a magic button, it could be a little form where they put their name and their credit card number and they select the plan. Or what?
I'd love to speak to Amber about Zapier and what Zapier can do for us. I'm just looking to see if she's replied back today. I don't think she has since, no, not since 7.
Okay. I could send Amber the page and ask.
Yeah, do. Yeah, and she's been looking, and she may not know about Harvest yet. That was the thing. Melissa did start to know all this stuff, but whether she was actually bringing value or not is another question. I don't think she really was. So.
Okay, and then in Zapier, we can easily see what they can do too. I know that stuff.
Fantastic.
Okay. All right, I'll see what I can do. Have a good weekend.
You too. Tell me about Jacob.
Oh yeah, I'll ask him right now. Sounds good. Okay, bye.